Okay, this is actually still yesterday before the rain sets in. Today is supposed to be extremely stormy, so I wanted to bring you as much as I could today before we get hit tomorrow. The sweet peas, the little marble sweet peas I showed you the other day, I went ahead and put them back in here. They're swollen up and ready to bust open. I don't think I've caused them any damage by pulling them up out of the ground and putting them back in. But this gives you a good idea now about how they're spaced out in here. They go all the way around here, all the way around the back side. About 2 inches apart on average. They need about a ½ inch of soil to cover them. These are going to grow up on a trellis on the back side of this pot. If you watch my other video, you'll see where I talked about that. Okay, it's going to grow up along the stems of this Jerusalem artichoke and grow up the trellis. And here are the 2 strawberries you just saw me from yesterday. And the rain is getting harder, so I'm going to go on in and sign off from this today. And I'll see you tomorrow, which is now today's video. I hope. Let's pray the severe weather don't get that severe. I'll see you tomorrow. Or actually just, like that again. Next clip. Well, it did get a little rough. I was expecting today to be the most dangerous weather, but apparently it was last night as I was sleeping. I slept through it. That's good. I didn't have to worry about it. But now, one of my grills here is off in the aquaponics pond. That's not where it's supposed to be. At least the whole thing didn't go down in there. We had some pretty big high winds, and yes, there's going to be a little cleaning up today. I've got stuff scattered around here. If it's light, like styrofoam block, that wasn't there. It's not supposed to be there. Oh, I got to put these back in the tank. I had to leave yesterday and get it done because of the rain. But anyhow, let's get going with this. I got something that's going to be fun today. Something fun. I'll get this. Y'all don't worry about that. I'll take care of that. But hang on with me. I'm going to show you something fun. Container gardening in a strange way. A lot of people have told me how they don't have the money to garden. Not in any way. And I think that's a little ridiculous. Maybe you don't have the land. Maybe you're not young enough or whatever it is, but somebody told me that they can't do container gardening. And that's okay. We do what we can. I thought about containers and growing stuff. And I tell you what, I've got a wonderful idea that's going to help me. I've told you about my strawberries. Y'all have to excuse me. It's already been a long day. Already been a long day. I'm going to let my feet breathe a little bit. I've been talking to you about how I need to propagate my strawberries and get the numbers back. I've got a great idea for that. Something I'm going to do here. Now, this idea can be used a lot of different ways. Well, they got to have a container, lots of containers, and you got to have some nutrition. Yep, and right here, right here, is all the container and nutrition it's going to need. My old dirty sock right there. That's going to give it some containment. and some nutrition. Let's just take this off when we get to business. I wasn't going to show you my old hobbit foot there. Y'all don't need to see that. Y'all hang on. I'll show you what we're doing. I thought before I got this completely done, I'd show you a couple of hints. Let me, and tell you a little bit more about what we're doing. Let me put you up here. Today, you're going to be hanging off of this umbrella and my Joby. I want you to see something here too. This is how much I love y'all. I'm out here doing this stuff, and I have done got potting soil in my tea. That's serious right there now. You don't like stuff in your tea. That's what I did for y'all right there. I'm suffering for my viewers. Y'all hang on. All right, you're back, and I am too. Be a short episode if neither one of us showed up. Hey, I've got a name for these things. I think you'll like it. These are Homestead Aquarius's homemade Socksages. Yeah, these are going to be strawberry flavored Socksages. Well, first, whenever you're making your homemade sausage, you're going to need that casing. The best homemade Socksages have a natural casing. This is kind of natural. It's 50-50 polyblend, very comfortable up against the skin. Stretches where you need it, helps you keep away from sweat. And it'll also hold a great deal of potting soil. Yeah, your mileage may vary depending on what type of Socksage casing that you decide to use. Now, I've already got this one pretty much full, pretty much done. But what you want is make some kind of funnel to help hold that. I'm just about threw some more dirt in my tea. I might have to drink it chunky style. Just make yourself some kind of little funnel. That way you can hold the sock open, and that'll make it easier to do. If any of y'all's crazy enough to do something like this. Admittedly, this may not help most of you, but somebody might want to do this. If you've got strawberries, okay, if you've got the same situation, strawberries in this particular case, and you want to propagate them in a fast way, I believe this will work for you. Trust me, from being in a position to where I would come home from work every day and catch as many of these little boogers as I can when they start putting off pups, you'll appreciate this. I'm going to show you how easy this is. And when it starts getting tight, you're going to need a stick or something to run that potting soil or dirt, soil from your woods or whatever you got, wherever you can get it, or compost. Strawberries, at least mine, they don't have too many particular things they need. They can get by on a lot, but that's all there is to it. And you stuff that Socksage just like that. Squeeze it down in there, just work it. It's kind of a pain getting it in there, but you can make these or something like this out of t-shirts, any kind of old fabric that you've got. Maybe you were going to throw it away. Maybe this is another use for it. You can get some old towels and make something like this. Doesn't take a whole lot figuring this stuff out. See how I'm working it down in there in that casing? Homemade strawberry Socksages. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of growing area for me right there. That's a size 12.5-ish, something like that. Your mileage will vary depending on your shoe size. All right, hang on. I'll bring you back when I got them done. Well, welcome back. I am so glad that the camera in this phone, it amplifies the light. It picks up a lot because it's getting dark here. I keep worried I'm going to run out of time. I got a few of my strawberries uprooted from other places around here. These things are so important to me. So many people love them, and I need to make more. I'm hoping next year I'll have a massive amount growing here that will feed me and some more people. But, so today what I've done is, that's the grow bag for my red fuchsia sunchoke. I've added some more here. I have got a bunch more over there and in the little blue pot, and I've got a couple of more stragglers here somewhere. I've probably still got 100 plants around this place that I'd have to find. Go deep into the weeds and the little places that they hide. I'm gonna have them in a special way, growing them in several ways. But anyhow, what I wanted to show you here is the finished product. That is our homemade strawberry socksage right there. What's going to happen very soon, later on, just in just a little bit, these strawberries are going to be putting out babies. And what they'll normally do is they'll, let's see, start from when this takes root and everything real good, it's going to shoot out a baby away from the mother plant. And a lot of times they'll shoot them out pretty far. But what I want to be able to do is, when it shoots one out, I'm just going to plug it into the socksage. They'll be hanging down, and as they hang down, it'll be like a waterfall. I went ahead and put these in here. These were small. When it pups out, they'll be small little plants. And if you do this, you know, be careful with the hole, because a little hole gets bigger once all that's under pressure up under there. So it's going to fall down, and each time I get a pup, just going to plug it in. That's going to be a good way for me to do this, I think. It's going to be one way I haven't tried yet, and I'll know at the end of the year. You know, a sock, it's going to be kind of a single-use thing. There are other materials you can use that will do just fine, and some of them may be better. You know, you can use PVC pipes. I see a lot of that. You know, my question is just, you know, where is the pup going to be, and how soon can I work it back into the growing medium there? This is an experiment for me to try, and for the last few episodes, I have forgotten about my brick. I'm supposed to be carrying that around and reminding y'all. Who can tell me what that symbol means? Nobody's been able to do it so far. If you can, leave me a comment. Give me your answer. It's an ancient Aboriginal symbol. One of the oldest symbols ever found. It's very ancient. Ancient Aboriginal symbol. It's going to be a tough job. I can't even find the original material where I found it from. Maybe one of y'all can. I'll have to start taking best guesses pretty soon. But you see what I've done? Hopefully by the end of the summer, that'll be all filled up. And I wanted to announce a challenge today that I've taken up. That's the Challenge Me. The Challenge Me challenge. All right, it's not mine. I didn't invent it. But I'm taking part in a collaboration with another man that has offered this up. His channel is called Will It Grow. Will It Grow. I've got him loaded up on the Viewmaster here. Yeah, the Viewmaster is a second account I've got, and I will watch an awful lot of content on it. And so if you ever see me subscribe to you or commenting from the Viewmaster, understand that's not my main account. If you want to subscribe to me, there's a link in the description there where you can find my channel and subscribe to me there. Don't subscribe to this. You can if you want to, but anyhow, you can find my content channel in that link provided. But anyhow, what you want to do is find Will It Grow. This man is up on Cape Cod. He is an oysterman. He's does a hard job at being an oysterman. This man's been growing a garden for 10 years on a real professional kind of level. he knows what he's doing, and he's up there in that cold Cape Cod atmosphere. Now, he's from way up north, I'm from way down south, but we're brothers. We're brothers in the effort of many people bringing you content to show you how you can grow your own food. We're all together in this. Lots of YouTubers and lots of viewers. Everybody out there. Let's learn how to grow our own food. But he's offered up that challenge. He is going to grow a pepper in a container, and I am going to grow a pepper in a container. And this is the pepper I've chosen. It's one of my cayennes that says hot cayenne. Well, a cayenne is not really a hot pepper at all. It's low on the Scoville scale. I love them. I live off of cayenne pepper. You think I'm joking, but if I ever do something, I show you one of my plates where I'm eating, you'll understand how much I love cayenne pepper. Cayenne has some great medicinal properties to it. It's a very healthy plant, and if you can stand it, I suggest you get some. I won't show this being in a pot today, but I am announcing that I have taken up the challenge with this fine man up there in Cape Cod. From down here in Alabama, to him, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you, man. You're doing some good stuff up there. And all of my viewers, please go check out his channel and subscribe. He's got a small channel, and from what this man knows, he should be growing. And I'm going to try to help him get there. I have already learned a lot from him, and I am not an expert pepper grower. I know of two. He's one of them. Will it grow? Now, Eric Hale is what you would call a world-class expert in growing peppers. If you want to grow peppers, you find both of these guys. Eric Hale has won some national awards. I'm going to probably rely heavily on some of his content to grow this pepper here, because it's really something I'm not accomplished with. But this is going to be a fun challenge, so I hope that all my viewers will keep up with this, and I truly hope that you'll go find my brother in this effort up in Cape Cod.